Hi, I'm Chef Ski, and this is Cooking with Ski. And this is Cast Iron Country Breakfast Cooking. And for today, change of pace a little bit. I'm going to do things a little bit inside, do a little bit of testing of cameras, angles, overhead footage. Weather outside starting to get a little nasty, so right now weather's picking up, winds are getting bad, so I want to keep doing these videos, keep learning how to do them. So today we're going to move things inside, some overhead shots, doing a little bit of kitchen cooking, testing everything out. Hope you enjoy. Okay, I now have the potato all peeled, and what I'm getting ready to do is go ahead and dice it. So go ahead and make some home fries to go ahead and go along with this. I make them pretty big. That's the way I was taught to do it, and that's the way I keep doing it. Okay, so now that I got these all diced up, I'm going to put them in a pot of water. Going to salt up the water. Going to go ahead and parboil these to start getting them a little bit on the tender side, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I now have the potatoes all diced. What I've done is gone ahead and put them into a pot of cold water and rinsed all that starch that's on your potatoes. Rinse that out, because once you get that starch out, get fresh cold water, because you won't always start new potatoes in the cold water, so they'll go ahead and start warming up and cooking evenly. I've also gone ahead and put a little bit of salt in it, because you want to go ahead and salt the potatoes while they're still raw, so you'll get a chance to go ahead and get a little bit of flavoring into them. So right now I'm getting ready to go ahead and put these on the stove. I'll go ahead and get a little parboiling going on, and then I'll be back. Okay, so now that I've got the potatoes and all that parboiled, I've gone ahead and strained them, sitting in the cooler, letting them dry out. Triple wash them to make sure I got all the starch out. So you want to get a nice clean potato. These will go ahead and allow you to go ahead and crisp up very nicely on the outside, and still at the same time maintain the crispness and creaminess on the inside of the potato. So now what I'm going to go ahead and do is go ahead and preheat the cast iron. So right now it's smoking hot. I'm going ahead and put some oil, about 2-3 tablespoons of oil into it. Bring the oil up to heat, and then go ahead and add the potatoes back into the cast iron. I've got a splatter screen that I'll go ahead and place on top of it. Through the magic of technology, the cast iron is nice and hot and shimmering. You can tell that by when you put your hand over it. You can feel it when you touch it. See, nice and hot. So you always want to cook on a cast iron in a hot pan. You don't ever want to start cooking from a cast iron in a cold pan. Always make sure that you go ahead and heat it up. So I'm getting ready to go ahead and add the potatoes. They've been parboiled. They've allowed to dry, and now I'm going ahead and add them in. What I do, I'm going to go ahead and stir them one time so I get all that good oil go around them, and then I'm going to place my splatter screen on top, and just let them go ahead and cook. Don't move them. Just go ahead and let them cook. Let them go ahead and crust up on one side, and then we'll come back. We'll go ahead and flip them. I have my sliced onions and my crumpled bacon, not bacon, excuse me, sausage that we'll add in, and we'll go ahead and finish that up. So here I am, getting ready to head in. You see that nice sizzle we're getting ready to get from that. Notice that they are nice and dry. So what I'm going to do is come in with my spatula, go ahead and give everything one good turn. We'll get all that new all just sitting on top. Okay. And right now is we're going to go ahead and allow it get my splatter screen. And this is a splatter screen, right? The purpose of this is so that whatever oil, grease, everything that splatters, it'll go onto the screen and not all over the stove. So we're going to go ahead and let these go ahead and cook. Go ahead and give them a nice and formed crust, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm about ready to go ahead and pull this off, and now you can start seeing these starting to brown up and crisp up. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is go ahead and flip them over. Come on in, and you'll see they're getting nice and crispy. Yeah, baby. Now that's what we're talking about, getting that sizzle, getting them all turned over, getting them nice and crispy on all sides. It's a little bit different, you know, cooking this and trying to film all at the same time. It's good. It's fun. Okay, so we got all that taken care of. Now, what I'm going to do is go ahead and the onions. Okay, going to add the onions in. Okay. Get them all in. Everybody in the pool. Everybody. Okay, now here's my crumpled sausage. As you can see right there. I went in and crumpled up. I like to go ahead and hand crumple it. And because everything's just a little bit different size. Just a little more rustic. You can just scatter that all around. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my trusty little fork. Just kind of break things up a little bit. Since they're already crumpled. Just kind of separate everybody out. So everybody gets a chance to get nice and happy. You can see everybody's starting to get nice and done. Make sure these onions are all broken up. And then I'm going to bring the splatter screen right back on top. And we're going to continue letting it cook for a little bit longer. And I do not season when I'm in the cast iron. I'll wait and I'll do the season because we already put some salt into the water. So the potatoes are already salted. So I'll usually go ahead and wait till the cooking's done. I got them in my bowl. Then I'll go ahead and add the rest of my seasonings. Okay, we'll just check these out a little bit. You notice that the sausage is now starting to go ahead and cook and kind of gray up a little bit. So what we're going to do is going to stir things down a little bit. You know, onions are starting to break up and starting to soften up. Right there, you see the sausage starting to break up. See how it's nice and crumpled? So I go ahead and do it before instead of trying to do it afterwards. It still has a little bit of time to go. You just kind of break it up a little bit more. Keep everybody nice and happy. See how the onions are getting nice and soft, starting to caramelize. Yeah, we still got a little bit to go. You can see how that bacon, not bacon, I don't know why I keep calling it bacon. It's all from the pork. And right now, we're just going to keep it going. I'm going to go ahead and continue to stir these up a little bit. Just let them go. See how everything's getting nice and crisp on the outside for the potatoes. Everything is just starting to go ahead and get nice and happy. To kind of turn things around a little bit. Yeah, it's a little bit different than doing it while filming. I might have to say that much. You notice how everything is just basically broken up for the sausage. Keep everything moving around. Come along, looking good in their neighborhood. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let's take a look. Ooh, now those are looking good in the neighborhood. Oh yeah, they're about ready to go ahead and pull off. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off the heat for the cast iron and go ahead and drain them. And then we'll be back. I'll go ahead and have them in the bowl. We'll go ahead and season them up. We're getting there, gang. And I got my eggs on for soft boiled eggs. So we're getting it all pulled together. And this is the wonders of cast iron cooking with Cooking with Ski. Okay, so I have pulled out drained the potato mixture with the sausage, the onions, the potatoes, and I've gone ahead and added a little bit of seasoning. So I'm just going ahead and get everything kind of just mixed up a little bit. And the eggs are done. So we're getting pretty much getting close to this. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is going ahead and getting this thing all plated and put together and do my presentation. Okay, I'm back. So right now I do have the potatoes and the onions and sausage all mixed in, plated. So the last thing I'm going to do right now is go ahead and add my soft-boiled egg. So you're getting ready to go ahead and watch me do this. So as you can see right here, yep, I'm going to move this just over to the side a little bit. Give me a little bit more room. And I got my knife. So I'm going to go ahead and one click right there in the center. Go ahead and pull it. Get my spoon and just go around, just nice and easy. It'll go ahead and come right on out. Okay. One more. One tap right in the center. Ah, there you go. Starting to see that goodness coming on that little golden soft-boiled eggs. Yes. Let's go ahead and go around, work it right on out. There you go. Okay, let me go ahead and bring this back on over. There we go. And we're just going to go ahead and get this put right on top. Got one little piece here that I forgot to do. Scoop that right out. Set that right on top. And this is going to be a cast iron skillet country breakfast with potatoes, home fries, sausage, onions, done with soft-boiled eggs. So let me go ahead and open up that one, this one right here. You can see that goodness just come right on oozing out of it. Oh yeah, there we go. That is what we're talking about. That is what we're talking about there. That's a money shot there. There we go. See that goodness? Oh yes. Now you can go ahead and season this up. Me, I like a little sriracha on this. I'm just that kind of guy. So all I do is just, now these are all seasoned up, just pour a little sriracha right on top of it. And right now you're going to have to forgive me because I only have a little taste of this. Get some of that goodness on my potatoes. Mmm. Ah. That's a good breakfast. That's a really good breakfast. So again, this is cast iron country breakfast with home fries, sliced onions, crumbled sausage, with soft-boiled eggs, with a little bit of sriracha on top. Hey guys, well, no, that was the first episode. That was my beginning to learn how to do my cooking videos video. So what we had a cast iron skillet country breakfast with home fries, what I was brought up on back in the 60s and 70s. You know, since my folks were from New York, so we were raised up on home fries. But I do have some really good recipes for Southerners, which love those hash browns. So I do have those. I'll probably be doing those sometime later. But this was good. This was really good, considering everything that has gone on over the past week with my hometown of Virginia Beach, Virginia, and everything that happened up there. I'm still trying to sort all that through. So it was good. It was good to go ahead and get this done, to be able to do something that get in there and do some cooking. Do a video, start learning how to do my cooking videos, starting getting to know my style, so to speak, to be able to show how cast iron cooking and overhead shots. So this is good. This is really good. So what we had some really good food. It was that cast iron cooking that I absolutely love. I do about 99.99% of my cooking inside, outside is cast iron. Inside, now the house and kitchen was never designed for cooking culinary videos, episodes. So it's a small kitchen, as you're finding out. It's an older kitchen. The stove is a gas stove. It's over 35 years old, but it still works really good. Now in restaurants and stuff, this is great because you mostly know only working about 8 to 10 foot area, so you're not moving far anyway. That's the beauty of that kitchen, but it was never really designed for filmography. So this was the first time getting in there and trying to work the different shots, overhead shots, from the counter onto the food, from the stove. But I think we did a good job on that. I think we really did. Learned a lot, got some good cooking in, and I'm getting ready to let my little sous chefs out, so you get a chance to go ahead and meet them. And I just want to say it was good getting this video in. So we got the preliminary to the first episode, which is still spatchcock blue Q spatchcock barbecue chicken. I do have the chicken. I do have the blueberries. Right now the weather is unstable, the way it's been for most of the year here. So we got this put together. Just have to get in and start doing the magic of technology and get this thing all put together. So guys, this has been great. I've had a blast. This journey that we're going to be on is going to be fun. It really is, and I'm going to be getting better at it each and every time. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And one thing I'm always going to say now is Virginia Beach strong. With memory of those who were brutally murdered up in Virginia Beach, my hometown, our prayers are with you. We're strong. Virginia Beach is strong. We'll get past this. We've got each other. It's more about the people of Virginia Beach than one individual. Right now, we got a lot of grieving that we're going through, but we're going to be okay. We're going to pull together. We're going to be stronger. Beautiful city, beautiful people. We'll get past this. And just like today, we got the first episode kind of in the books, so that when I do the blue Q spatchcock chicken, it's going to rock. Oh my gosh, it's going to rock. And that food I made today, that was some really good stuff. So I'm going to thank you for stopping by, and I'm going to get ready to let my puppies out, and you'll probably get a chance to go ahead and see my puppies before I finish up. So again, thank you for watching Cooking with Ski. Okay guys, come on out. There's one, there's my other one. These are my two sous chefs. Now they gotta go ahead and run. So they're gonna go run on downstairs. Here's my two babies. Here's my sous chefs. There's the ones that when I say I get 4 paws up, they're the ones I get the 4 paws up from. My boy, his name's Frosty, and my little girl, her name is Snowflake. And again, this is thank you for watching Cooking with Ski.